Hello, hello, bonjour. This is Marino with elegantfemme.com, and welcome back, I should say, to Paris. So we've decided to do something pretty cool. I've never done something like this before. We're going to do a City of Lights series together with you. So over the next few episodes, we're going to be creating special spots around the city to assist you in enhancing some elements of yourself, and so that we can draw some lines and some similarities between how Paris can assist you in particular ways. So, first thing I want to start with is the sirens that's going by. Okay, there we go. So you may know that Paris is known as the City of Lights. So does that have to do with just all the light posts that are around, or how the Eiffel Tower lights up at night? No, that's maybe the modern way of how we call it the City of Lights. But Paris was known as the City of Lights way back in the 1800s. Wherein all the philosophers and the artists, they came here, all the luminaries came to Paris, and they really started igniting their truth, their belief, their creativity, their sense of self. So the City of Lights was about the light within. It's where everyone was gathering to really charge their own light. So you may or may not have noticed, but I've certainly noticed, a lot of women are being called to Paris at this time. And I feel specifically, just personally, that there's a level of consciousness that I think that you're aware of as well. But I feel that there's a level of consciousness particularly happening around the City of Light, around Paris. Again, I feel like there's a new opening, a new level of creativity, specifically around the feminine that's happening. So you may find a lot of women are really being drawn to this city, and perhaps you are one of them. So I want to talk to you about the City of Lights and how this City of Lights can assist you with your beauty. So you may have heard me share before the John Keats quote, "Beauty equals truth and truth equals beauty, and that's all ye on earth need to know." So taking that really into detail with the City of Lights, how can Paris help you with your own beauty? How can Paris help you with your own truth? Well, first of all, just look around. Well, there's a baby stroller behind me. Can you see the bridge behind me? You see that beautiful bridge, the Alexander's Bridge, Alexander III, and you can see the little gold touches on it, right? You cannot walk through this city at all. Wait, you can't walk more than a minute or two without seeing something absolutely beautiful, aesthetically beautiful, externally, right? So Paris is a beautiful reflection of external beauty, a beautiful reflection of how people took time to really put beauty in. It's not an afterthought, right? So when we're getting ready ourselves as women and the external beauty, it's so easy to just get lazy about it and say, oh, right, I don't want to care about it. I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to spend too much time about what I look like on the outside. And yet, there's a part of external beauty that really allows us to show up in a different way in the world. And Paris is, and yes, I'm totally biased, the most beautiful city in the world. So when you're here in Paris, you see beauty from a different angle. You really allow yourself to understand that you don't have to apologize for beauty, which was one of my things when I was a little girl, and maybe you can relate. I was always drawn to beautiful things, but I was afraid. I felt guilty. I was afraid that if I allowed myself to feel all the beauty that I felt inside, externally, that I'd be really seen as selfish and materialistic. So when you come here to Paris, and you experience external beauty in such a historic, beautiful, sacred way, it really does start to shift your own external relationship with beauty. And then we have what? We have our internal relationship with beauty, our internal relationship with our truth. So coming to this space, one of the things that you'll know about or realize about Paris is that Paris doesn't apologize for who she is. Whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, whether it's windy, she stands tall, she stands gorgeous, and she stands with a lot of pride and a lot of courage. If you ever spent some time looking at the Eiffel Tower, and if you haven't yet ever seen the Eiffel Tower, oh my goodness. There's such a moving opportunity to see this strong, statuesque, feminine and masculine piece representative of this gorgeous city. So when you come to Paris, you will connect with an energy of inner light, that will give you the opportunity to step into your truth in a way that you haven't before. There's a permission that happens in this city that I can't quite explain to you. So the City of Light is more than just a bunch of street lamps. The City of Light really does represent your opportunity as a woman to step into your own beauty and your own truth. And you give you a little bit more history about this city. Legend has it that the goddess Isis was actually the one that was the inspired one for this city. It was a beautiful, gorgeous goddess And you can really feel that beautiful feminine energy here. Now, back to that Parisian woman. There's something I want you to hold on to this week before we go into next week, because our next part of this series, I'll tell you what we're going to be talking about in just a minute. But here's what I want you to know about Parisian women and about beauty specifically when it comes to Paris. There's a refinement in the beauty. Less is more. Less is more. This is a Parisian secret. Less is more. In the United States, for example, it's a lot about consumption. It's a lot about more, more, more. Just from the example of a wardrobe. The perfect shoes, the perfect hair, the red lipstick, the total package. It's too much. It's too much. So we need to refine our beauty. We need to let things be a little bit more simple. And I'm not just talking about external beauty. I'm also talking about I'm not just talking about your wardrobe. I'm talking about all over beauty. So one of the things I want you to consider, and here's a tip, I want you to begin to consider refining beauty in your life. Whether it comes to your wardrobe, whether it comes to your home, or whether it comes to how you are treating yourself internally when it comes to your beauty, do you have a refined truth in your life? Okay? So next week, we're going to be talking about love and relationships and what the City of Lights, Paris, can teach you about love and relationships. So I'll be sharing that with you next week. In the meantime, if you are being drawn to come and experience this for yourself, to actually step inside of this City of Lights, then I want to invite you to get some more information really about the Paris experience. We're going to be doing one. It's coming up very, very soon. All the details are below. And if you're ready to say yes to your own beauty in the City of Lights, then I welcome you to go ahead and fill out an application, and we can take that next step together. In the meantime, enjoy the beautiful view and start to think about how you can refine your beauty in your life. I'll see you soon. Au revoir.